Boom. Bear Productions TV. Big with my nigga GB.
Yeah, man. Big up every time, my brother.
Done no.
Bigness are gone.
Boom. So basically, man's just here to chat about a couple of topics. First, it's not even a topic, it's just a quick talk. Black History Month in October. That's always celebrated. So-called celebrated as Black History Month. Obviously, you might know already that GB got some strong opinions on that. Everybody has really, but GB definitely has.
Yeah.
So first, I'm just gonna start off straight away, like that whole picture with the feds with the fucking pictures on the van thing. Like,
Yeah.
how do you feel about that?
Yeah, to be honest, the pitch on the van, like I only just heard a moment ago that was in Bristol Post. Like I seen it actually.
But it was in Liverpool, innit?
Was it okay? Liverpool.
That's what someone on online raw said. That's not even in Bristol. That was in Liverpool.
Travelled fast, like, and then that's the thing. Like my thing is that's all I've seen for Black History Month. Like, do you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's homage. I'm not saying anything good about it. I just felt like what my view was about all of that is I wanted to see a bit of stuff going on from like our community. I wanted to see different images and a bit of uplifting things for people that needs to know.
But at the same
culture.
time, yeah, cause I see your post, sorry, yeah. Kind of what you're saying was, when you was in the can,
Yeah.
Black History Month used to be raw good.
Yeah.
So to you,
Yeah.
coming out and me obviously,
Yeah.
like it's like raw. It's kind of shit out here, but we have to remember these people been out here when we was in the can,
Yeah.
and it's been shit for them,
Yeah.
all along.
Yeah.
We're just kind of getting used to that.
Yeah. It's just
You know what I'm saying?
like what it is like he's saying, like when you're in the can now, like
It's decent.
you're in a place, like you're in an environment where people feel
Black
good about
History
themselves, and at certain occasions like Black History Month, like we embrace that a lot.
Definitely.
Like Gubs, everyone know about it, everyone had unity about it. Like you see me, I done everything when it comes to them kind of time of the year, like music, poetry, whatever. Like there's competitions, there's food.
There are things going on.
We set up an open mic and guys mask, like everyone had this energy. Like you got certain man on their doors with Black Lives Matter on their flipping style doors and shit, like not even on the way to say or whatever, but people had that energy. So when I came out, I had that energy, like kind of, yes, Black
Me
History
too,
Month.
still. But I saw straight away that it didn't really mean nothing out here. But in the long run, to be honest, I don't think it does, because what is Black History Month? Like, realistically,
Yeah.
you might as well have a fucking White History Month then,
Yeah.
or Indian History Month, or every fucking nationality history motherfucking month.
Yeah.
Like, there's no point.
Yeah.
I don't think. You understand?
Yeah.
I don't know about you.
Like for me, like I feel like as we all feel as people, like Black History Month is all year round. Like it's not just a month. But then
we've all gone through shit. I'm black, so I'm not
Yeah.
dismissing it. But
Yeah.
the Indians went through shit.
Yeah.
The Jews are going through shit. There ain't no Jew History Month,
yeah.
or is there?
Like I don't know, unless they've got like a celebration religiously that they would just keep it as that. Do you know what I mean? Like for example, like how Christians might have Christmas, like, and so the Jews have their version. So Black History is like based on like a colour and a culture. And I think like the fact that we've just got a month like to embrace something, I just think it's not like we need to just only focus on Black History in October. But I just feel like we should at least still
embrace it more.
a bit
in
more.
October. I do feel what you're saying.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to dismiss it. I do feel what you're saying. Like, I think what you're trying to say at the same time is
Take advantage.
yeah.
Take advantage
And it's a
of
letdown how black people ain't taking advantage of
Yeah.
Black History Month. Like,
Yeah.
fucking hell, man.
Because like for example,
lap it up.
in the like obviously like we're born on road, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to bring it on the kind thing. I'm just trying to say like in different kind of environments, you kind of in different situations and you clock different things. You know what I'm trying to say?
Of course.
So like in that kind of place, like you see somewhere like Black History Month, like that was a moment where all of us was allowed to be more free.
Yeah,
now we can
no,
like
definitely.
yard food all month.
100%.
We're gonna do an open
Come
mic.
on,
We're gonna
yard
do this
food
and that.
every
We're gonna
every
take
night.
advantage of this and we're gonna
Carrot
make
cake
so
and that.
like we're gonna make so all of you lot learn about Black history and it's not just slavery and stuff like that. That's not what we're doing.
And the white man them, the Asian man them, all them man, they were into it as well in there. Black
Yeah.
History Month was a
Everyone
big
wants to
thing,
know.
not just for black people.
They want to
So-
put their reading glasses on, and I'm just saying, all I'm saying is, so at that time of the month, like
Embrace
obviously,
it more,
we're in
man.
England, is a British country, and I'm saying, like, they're just giving man that and saying, do you know what, fuck it, we're gonna shut the hell up this whole month, and you lot just take advantage with it. Do what the hell you're doing.
A man ain't even doing half of nothing.
We're not doing nothing, and that's all I'm trying to say. Like, just take a bit of advantage. Like, oh yeah,
So-
and that. But if I want to talk to you lot as a community and I want to learn from each other as a community and I want you lot to teach me as a community, just embrace. Don't like, when I put out stuff for Black History, this is what I done when I come out and like around these times last year, and I had that energy at that time. I remember what I'd done the first time I climbed up on the coastal tower, innit? And my brother was like, oh yeah, bro, like no one ain't really on that no more, you know. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I know you just
like you was stuck in time or something.
Yeah, like and then he was like, oh yeah, he was like, yeah, kind of, yeah. But obviously I know, like, and I was thinking, oh right, okay. But I wasn't climbing up to say nothing like that. But I just kind of wanted to bring out certain talks and stuff like that, and just use that image to kind of, do you know what I'm saying? But then I put it out anyway, certain videos and certain talks, and those talks was based on back in the days of not slavery. I wanted people to know what we was as kings and queens.
But sorry, let me just cut in. Here's how I know you're passionate about this Black History thing, because obviously I read all your videos, done it already.
Same.
But my best video is the one with the crowds in Black History. Like that's my best video.
And bro,
straight up. You get me? So I know you're passionate about this thing already.
Bro, you see that tune there, yeah? Like obviously, originally I wrote that when I was locked up, yeah? And there was a radio station called National Prison Radio. And then in that place, like basically they play like people could phone up on like a prison phone, and like it's like back in the days, it's like you in the 80s all of a sudden, and then you're submitting like lyrics that you're spitting, and then they might just play it like from whatever prison, they might just play it one day in a slot of like 45 minutes. Do you know what I'm saying? I was one of those people and that done something for Black History Month, and I spat like Bristol Black History Month, just told them about the slave trade, about how
people don't know about it, you know.
Fam, this lady that was hosting, she's based in London, yeah. She's the one that hosted it. Like normally they play like 3 people from around the country. I was one of the 3 selected. Like she gets a little talk. When I said my lyric, I had the longest talk after. She was so shocked of the Black history. Like, you see Bristol, do you know how much history is in our town? Do you know what I'm saying? But do you know how much they don't know about? Yeah, like okay, see, and I don't know about that, and this is what we have to know. We have to know this, and this is what I'm saying as a community. Like, you see in London, like the girl was so shocked to know that Bristol was like the 3rd biggest like slave trade from the Atlantic times, like back in them days there. 50 million compensation.
See how you say the 3rd?
Yeah.
Liverpool's in that.
Okay.
And like Liverpool's in that.
And that's what I need to learn, and this is all I'm trying to get us to do is learn about these things. You know what I'm saying? I want people to look at us as Black people more than just like, oh, this guy might rob my wallet. I want them to see, oh, this guy's a king, you know, this person's a queen, you know, like, and then the stereotype and the way people look at man would be different. And I just need people to understand that. So it's important to share our history, not just to Black, but to white, Asian, and everyone's, because people have to understand we're not just little robbers and that, like, we're kings and queens and that. And that's what I want people to understand and look at us in a different kind of tone. But sorry, what I was gonna say though, yeah. So one thing, the reason why I was talking about the Bristol kind of thing now, like on the Bristol history side of thing now, yeah. Like in London, like if you go on, one thing when I was sat down, I've watched on TV a lot, and Black history, whenever it come on, it's only so in London. So Black history in UK is based in London when it comes to TV and that. And I was thinking, wait a minute, Bristol's got so much history to do with this.
I wouldn't even say more than London. I couldn't say more than London.
Not more.
Or not, but
it's a part of the whole journey. It's the part of the whole journey.
Not far behind.
Like, and as a matter of fact, it might do. Like, and this is what I'm trying to say. When I say 3rd, I'm saying 3rd in the world. Like, you got like there was stuff going on from Africa and then gone down to Bristol, where slaves were sold and then taken down to America after. Like, Bristol was a big connect of to do with this whole plug network going on.
Docks, man.
So I'm saying, like, so the history, actually, a lot of it did start from Bristol. The reason why it probably gets swept under the rug is because there's embarrassment for the British, like for UK in general, of how much of an involvement that they had. And I'm saying a lot of that started down here, and that's what I wanted people to understand. Like, when you're speaking about stuff and when you're showing TV and you're talking about Black history and stuff like that, that's involved everywhere. Like, we have to learn about it with Birmingham, Bristol, Liverpool, like you said, and all over, because we're original communities. And all I just wanted us to do is just kind of just talk and learn from each other and include Bristol in this. And when I come up with that attitude of Bristol history and this and that and Black history and stuff like that, I kind of wanted Bristol people to help me push that out to the bigger world. And obviously sometimes they sleep in it, not intentionally, and maybe they might not like know how to use like certain networks how we do, so I understand it. But all I'm doing is trying to encourage people like, yo, we have to push our thing, man, together.
Well, hopefully, not just from this, but obviously people are going to watch this and listen to what you have to say.
Yeah.
So obviously that will encourage them to, like, obviously next year, innit, it will be then, because we're at the end of the month now. So next Black History Month, we need to be doing something. And then I'm going to put you on the spot as well then, because you know how I does, you get me? So next year we want to see GB doing something like kind of big for Black History Month then. Because you got a whole year from right now.
Yeah.
You get me? So,
and the thing is, like, I plan to as well this year. Do you know how much footages I've got, like, of people talking, and like even from the protests that happened and stuff, like when the statue got taken down, that set trends. Once again, Bristol. Let's not forget St Paul's riot set trends like before the Handsworth and the Brixton one. But all we ever hear about on TV is like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, we need to know a lot about what goes on, where the root of a lot of things happen. But you see that statue thing when that got pulled down. Like, that really settled a lot of things. The world went crazy after that.
Of course.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? And you see that day.
I was watching that in the can.
See what I'm saying? He wasn't even out, bro. And so that day, that was the last little time when I got to got some nice footages, and then like I've got so much people talking, so much things going on, so much people trying to educate people. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And I did plan originally to just put out so much stuff for this month, but like I realized when I do it a lot of times, whenever I speak on certain topics, like when it comes to like when I'm trying to embrace us as people, that's the topics that kind of goes left, and people don't really want to engage in that one. But they might engage if I was talking about something negative. And all I wanted people to do is
we know that the negative thing is what fuels everything. You understand? And that's probably what we're gonna jump onto in a second. You get me? The whole music thing.
Yeah.
So obviously, Black History Month and Black History music wise, like a lot of it does originate like in Bristol. Like, for instance, we need to be doing more shit together, you get me? Because then maybe people will recognize, oh, them man that are working together.
Yeah.
So they want to work with him and like, come on, man. I work with anyone. I've said this years ago.
And you see me, like, I recommend people as well. Like, I'm one of them.
Yeah,
like, certain man will come to me and they'll be like, oh yeah, like yeah, I wanna, and I'm that guy that would just be like, oh nah, you know what, like yeah, I could do something for you still, but my man might be able to get it out quicker for you, or something like, do you know what I'm saying? Or yeah, my man like I like. Do you know what I mean? I'm happy, like.
So, hold on. So obviously, bare people know anyway, but obviously this is Gbtv. Just let them know your channel name.
Yes.
Get me what you're doing and.
Yeah, man. So I'm Team Gbtv. So that's my channel. So Team Gbtv. The GB is for Greasy Bear.
Come on, another bear, you know.
It's crazy, man.
I mean, I was the original bear, though. You know? I have to say it. I was the original bear.
Like, I've always been doing my thing, man. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I was always bear as well. Like, but I come through like. Just boy, like I don't know, just come in the scene, just doing what.
Did you start doing it with doing music videos?
So that's how it would. The things I've always loved filming, but I've always loved doing music. But
did you start doing videos? Yeah.
I started doing videos, but then I started doing music
videos
of my own, and then I'd film or get someone to film my video and edit it myself somehow.
To play about and learn.
And I've always kind of loved like videos and filming, and I've always loved music, and I've always been a writer. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? So. Like, yeah, it's crazy. So eventually it all forms into a business, like, but at the same time it's a hobby. So like,
so obviously I see you got your t-shirt, you got your hat,
yeah,
you got a bit of merch going on still.
Yeah, like even that, like it's just, even before I always wear like certain like merch and that, yeah, and then like eventually some people's like, oh yeah, where's mine, and then that turns to a business, like, do you know what I mean? So it's just naturally.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even sell none of my tops. I never sold one of my tops, but I do get asked for them a lot, but I've only got a couple myself. Yeah. Like, you get me? But I've not got a hat yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, hit GB up. He's got that for you, man. The t-shirts, the hats. You get me? Hit him up, man.
Just trying to do as much as we can, man. The more, for example, if you're out of town, like wearing one of my brands and stuff, like you're promoting not just my brand, but you're promoting Bristol-based stuff. You know what I'm saying? So when they check out what man's doing and stuff, like it's just gonna bring everyone back home. When you want people to take you serious now, and you're going to out of town in that, and you're like, yeah, I'm serious, man, I'm a real brother and that. Like, how can anyone take you serious if they don't respect where you're from?
Of course.
If they think where you're from some joke, then they're never gonna take you serious. No matter how serious you're telling people you are, or how serious you know you are, they can't take you serious if they think where you're from's a joke. So it's passionate for me that no one thinks where we're from's a joke. So we have to push our stuff. So yeah, get my things, wear it out of town, wear it around, just. Like, do you know what I mean? Or just support Biz Bear, support myself and all the rest of the platforms, man. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, we're doing this not just for ourselves, for all of you, do you know what I mean?
For everybody, you get me, obviously. Yeah. Visuals, man.
Yeah.
It does this, you get me?
Yeah. Like, and that's what we're trying to do, bro. Like, at the end of the day, like, for myself, like, right now, if I wanted, like, a video to be done, like, before I had my camera and stuff, I'd start another platform, make sure I get myself patterned up and what's not. Like, I only got my stuff to just basically be like, say if you salt someone and you want your video done a certain way or what's not, or you need to wait for something to get done, like eventually like it brings you in a situation where, no, I could do this myself and what's not, and then eventually I start doing it, and eventually people need you, and then eventually you just turn into a business. It's not like one day I just said, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Like it's just, I just naturally do it, and it's just the same. Like I noticed that me and Biz is in such a similar lane in what we do. Like we have certain fights against us and stuff, and we just keep pushing what we do. We're passionate about it.
That's what it is.
You know what I'm saying? And then say if you jumped on our thing today, like next year we're still going to be doing it. The year after that we're still going to be doing it.
I swear you got a new tune coming out.
Yeah.
I swear. The reason why I jumped in and said that is because I haven't heard a new tune from you for a minute.
Yeah.
As you just said what you said, you get me? So obviously.
And that's true. So I've got I've recorded a few tunes, like, but I'm going to put out like at least 2 videos in the next like 3 weeks the most or something.
Okay.
And then basically, and this is like the next thing. So there's a period here where I wrote, like I've actually got so much songs written, like I was writing like lyrics every day, but not necessarily finishing the whole thing, but just putting more and more to it sometimes or whatever. But I was making sure I was doing that like every day to a point that I just filled up a certain amount. But then my mindset was just to go and make bare tunes. But then do you know what? Like where I'm doing a lot of this filming as well, I'm working on like other people's stuff as well, and just doing like, I've got time for that as well, which decreases the time that I have just to focus on myself. So I am still doing my music hard, but like I feel like I've been putting a lot of time in, obviously, like all of that side of things and certain other
You've
stuff.
been putting a lot of time into that thing, like obviously
I mean?
you just said you've been getting into your music hard, obviously, but the way I see it and the way I jumped in is because I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the music from you for a minute.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
The last one, like I put out some holy lyrics.
Paved the way like Abraham, out within a cave like David's plan. Try begin your day like a sacred man.
When was that?
That's the last thing I seen.
Yeah, when was that? One?
That's the last thing you did.
So I put that one out personally, like let's say about a month and a bit. So I went studio, let's say 2 days ago now. So I just recorded about, like, there's one for an album that I'm working on. The album's called True Testament. There's another one called Viral Destination. So like, so I done a tune for one of those albums, and then I just done like a single tune that I'm just gonna do like a music video for, like a mixtape type of tune. So, and then I'm gonna go back to studio and do some more tunes. I'm just building up my album, and I just want to drop it all as one. But
so basically, how do you think in Bristol we need to flip it up and try and be more exposing each other? How do you really genuinely think it's gonna happen?
Yeah, like I feel like
that's the big question.
The way we're gonna be exposing each other is like, we just gotta literally, like, put it this way. You see, like, certain times I put certain stuff out of not necessarily just myself. When I'm pushing other artists, it's all myself or what's not.
The sharing thing.
And then it's not even just sharing, because that's fine. Like I understand, like people do their own thing. They might have their families and whatever, like their religion or whatever. And then basically, but my thing is like, if you're coming up to me and you're kind of like saying, yo, I like that tune and I know that, and you're singing the hooks, like, not necessarily just that, but you need to kind of have that energy publicly.
Yeah,
like don't just.
Of course, but that's why I put my thing up today. You know, you see it though. Sorry to cut again.
What did they say?
But I raw said, is man embarrassed to share my thing or something? I put that today because I said, please share.
Yeah.
That was the first 2 words.
Yeah.
And I see like 3 shares.
Like, you see my thing, like, say if, like, if I'm at my yard now, like, I could be with a girl or something, like, any, like, one, or a friend or anyone, they'll always tell you the same, and then boom, like, I'll be in my yard and I'll be playing people's music, I'll be playing a lot of stuff.
I bang a lot of man's shit.
And I'll just be showing, and then, like, I'm just kind of saying, yeah, this is Bristol, what's not, or however, like, do you know what I'm saying? And even that to me is as good as a share, like, it's the same, like, I just mean, like, just basically, just.
But alright then, differently then. But that's what I'm saying. Man gotta stop looking at it like that's as good as a share. Man need to share.
Yeah.
Because that is where the exposure is coming from.
Yeah.
Not the like. It's actually coming from the share.
I hear that as well. No, I hear that as well.
Trust me, because people who see my shit on your channel, they're not gonna see it on my channel. Because I haven't got them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So man have to do the sharing thing. The sharing thing ain't the key.
Yeah.
But it's a fucking massive chunk of it.
Yeah. Because bro, like, hear this, like, if I put out something, and then, like, none of you lot showing any engagement, like, you're making people, like, you're giving up that persona, like, it's not that.
But that's what I said.
But you're coming up to, but you're coming up to man like, yo, it's that. But it's like, listen, but you're giving up that persona to the bigger world that you don't rate it. Like, so in a way, it's almost like, as content creators, like, we can't help but be like, what are you trying to say, bro? Like, why are you coming up to me and saying that, and then you're doing this, it kind of makes man think, bro, allow that fake energy, because we can't hold.
Of course.
Like that's why sometimes we get a bit bothered.
Need the promotion.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
That's what it is.
Yeah,
I need the promotion.
Yeah.
Like without the views, like you ain't getting the promotion.
Yeah. And it's only, and like as I keep saying, it's only right for like our town. At the end of the day, like it's bigger than just like, what do you think I'm going to get £1 million because you said my thing? Like if you're someone that was thinking, oh shit, I don't want him to get too big, or I don't want him to get so big that he might take this from me or whatever. Like if you're thinking that, do you think that I'm gonna, like, think about it, bro? Like some half of the stuff that I'm actually just saying, what other people that I'm promoting. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like what Biz just said a moment ago, I've even put out my tune that much recently. I've been putting out other people's stuff. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's not necessarily about me. I'm trying to push our town, our scene. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So like, don't think, yeah, because I'm sharing you, like, basically you're gonna get too big. No, we get big. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, do you think I liked it when I was in certain places, let's say in Bristol and stuff, and people's like, and I need to explain to people about where I'm from and tell them about, yo, go look at this and that on Google and rare tell. Like, people need to, like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, as if they don't think that it's serious and stuff, and man have to, like, make them know. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's time that we get out there, bro. And this is what I'm saying. And the only way we could get out there is as a movement. We have to love where we're from. And
promotion.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
And sharing comes through promotion. That's my point. I understand your point.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think on what you're saying, a lot of it is to do with sharing, exposure. If man can't see, then how's man gonna know? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Straight up, because I said it already, but I say it again. A guy watching your things on your channel ain't gonna see that my shit on your shit if you're not sharing.
That's facts.
Do you know what I'm saying? And vice versa.
And subscribe as well, like what you're saying as well.
That subscribe's a big thing right now.
Yeah.
Hold on, man, go subscribe. Man, subscribe right now.
Yeah.
Watching this right now, subscribe, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Bear Productions TV.
And then you got Team Gbtv. Like when you're subscribing, like you're just helping us build our platform, helping us build our business. And you know what I'm saying? Like, so
showing people that you've got supporters behind you,
yeah,
etc, motherfucking etc.
And plus, like, if
100%.
you, a lot of times, like, you might not see certain things, you might miss it in it, like, do you know what I'm saying? So once you subscribe, you're always going to see certain work going on. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you won't miss anything.
Like Facebook, you don't see a lot of man's posts and all that.
Yeah.
Like, old type Kappa, because Kappa pointed that out to man about the fucking settings thing a few months ago. Like, we were talking about that just now.
Yes, that's facts. Yeah.
Like, I don't see your posts. I don't see Kappa's posts a lot.
Yeah.
And it's bare of the people's posts that I don't see normally like I used to, because Facebook, the bastards, I've blocked it out.
And you know, if someone comments on like my stuff or shares my stuff, to be honest, like, thank you to the people that do share my stuff. But if I don't,
all them people.
Do you know what I'm saying? Half the time it doesn't tell man on these stuff, so I can't like kind of big you up about it. But obviously I see you like when I do, and obviously I respect it. Like I say, do you know what I mean? Like obviously me and Biz, like as you can see, like there's a lot of content coming out, man. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of heat in the city right now. A lot of people's been tuning, a lot of stuff going on, and all we're doing is just, do you know what I'm saying, helping some people to bring their dreams.
So yeah, man, as you see, man, be doing two interviews and all that. Soon jump on the official podcast thing, yeah? The round table or the table with the thing there, and yeah?
What's the journey,
soon
man?
See, you get me? Soon see, man. But yeah, man, just want to say, obviously, pick up all the platforms in Briss. Yeah, K-Star, I have to say right behind that local lad, Word Life, Gavos Media, GB. Like, there's like, sorry to not even mention some, because I can't even think straight
too
right
many
now,
to
but
mention.
there's beer.
You know what I mean?
Get me? Drippy things. Like, there's beer things. You get me? Like MTG, of course. Like old type Pine. Like, come on, man. There's like loads. Bristol, we've got a lot here, you know. You get me?
Facts.
We've got a lot here, man. Even not even to do with music, just like people doing little businesses and all that. Like, yeah, man. I rate how Bristol. I love my city, innit? Is what I'm basically saying.
Yeah.
And what you'll basically be trying to say. We love our city. You get
trying to put it out there, man.
Bristol, man.
Do you know what I mean?
It was full of kitties. Hold on.
When I was growing up, it was full of kitties. Full of them. Bristol, oh yeah, was so lit. This is murder, then I'm coming through head topping. Then niggas gonna end up dead in the coffin. Fucking with the bizzle, and you know I get it poppin'.
Hear the tune in the background. It's ironic. The tune playing in the background. It's crazy.
It's like
crazy.
Like literally like Bristol's like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like back in the day, like when you had that whole Tupac like era and all that, like, you know what I'm saying, like when them man there from LA and all that felt a little bit like left out, a bit like, what the fuck, like, what are you trying to say? Like, we're going through this job, like, this is what we're doing, like, yo.
But it's
like,
always been that for Bristol, though, I'm telling you. It's always been that. I remember when we could even get on Channel U. That's how man started doing these video things. Cause man said, alright, fuck it.
Yeah.
Man, we'll do our own thing.
Yeah.
We couldn't get on Channel U, blood.
But it was always good,
mad.
like, at the same time, like, you see, like, back in the day with Channel U and that, the reason why it was so heartfelt, like, to man and stuff, because back in the day, we didn't really get to see UK stuff, so...
And they had the biggest shit on there. Like, the music videos on there were like, yes, man need to be watching this.
Do you know what I'm
but that's
saying?
why man wanted to be on there so bad as well, you get me?
But it was like a breath of fresh air to man, because like there was a part of the scene, like them times Channel U was like 15 and stuff, so like when Channel U was...
It was all American videos before that.
Yeah.
You get me?
And then if I went out to a rave or something in like, obviously like man's only going to hear Bassman and all that and what's not, like that's our culture, do you know what I'm trying to say? But it was a bit of breath of fresh air to hear something man.
On the box, man used to watch Channel U on the box. Like mad, the cable thing.
So now we're trying to bring a modern day something to you, right through to you. That's what we're channeling to you right now. And that's why Biz Bear's here. This is why myself is here, Team Gbtv, and we're just trying to get you to tune in to everything that's going on. Man. Do you know what I mean?
Let them know your channel one more time, man.
Team Gbtv.
YouTube.
Yeah, man. YouTube that. All that's one word.
Facebook.
Nathan GB Dixon. Like, do you know what? It kind of changed my name. My name's Greasy Bear, but Facebook changed it, and I'm just like, do you know what? It is what it is. Like, even that name holding weight. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I was always someone that done stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
come on.
Like, yeah, like, you know who I am, and I'm doing this for all of us. Do you know what I mean? So that's the main thing. So
yeah, man.
Like, big up, man. Like,
so before we finish, obviously I have to ask you, like, what have you got for them to look out for in the near future? Let them know.
Yeah, so definitely, like, so I am working on an album called Viral Destination.
Album, yeah? Not even a mixtape?
Nah, the album, yeah. So I got one out now.
Come on.
Yeah, man, I got one out now.
Come on.
Brother, like, called 10 Commandments. Like, so, but I'm doing True Testament and like New Testament, but True Testament and Viral Destination, like Final Destination, but viral. Mad, that's the aim eventually. So that's what I'm working on, and
so when we looking to expect that?
I'd say like originally I thought I was gonna dash it out within the next few months, but I'm gonna say towards the end of the year and the start of next. I want it, the reason why I say that, I want it to be more relevant for the future. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't want to just dash it out right now. I want it to be more of a future project that lasts longer.
Keep your eyes out for that.
You know what I'm saying? And then also look out for all the artists that's jumping on the platform and so on, because there's a lot of artists doing big things right now, and they're also a part of the future, and like they just need someone to put them through, just like what we're helping them do. Do you know what I'm saying? So watch out for them also. It's a lot of work coming up.
Yeah, man. So, boom. Hold tight Gbtv for the last time, you get me? Hold tight, everyone tuned in. Just look out for more in the interviews, podcasts. We're here to do it. GB will be joining me again. Definitely. So just look out for us doing something. And I swear we're doing a freestyle in a minute or something.
Literally gonna say that as well.
Work.
You know what I'm
We does this. We does that.
Like, do you know what I mean? Just always gotta make history out of every day you can. Do you know what I'm saying? Like literally, that's what we're out here doing, man. But I'm saying, hopefully we can inspire you to do the same. We're trying to give you a bit of a blueprint to show you that we're just doing something that we love, but at the same time we've got a heart for where we're from. So that's why we turn it into a business. Do you know what I'm saying? It wasn't just that we wanted to take over the world. We just love what we do, and we love where we're from. Do you know what I'm saying? So bear that in mind.
Don't know, my brother. Blessed for coming through.
Come on, man. Every time, blessed for having me.
I was a cool guy from I was a little kid. Got my kid real quick and I made it sick. I don't just finished the podcast, me and GB.
Right.
Just done, you get me?
Yeah.
Both of us are happy with the content. So I edit it up, slap it up, boom, you get me?
Just done the freestyle as well.
Done the freestyle for GB's channel, you get me? So mine's just basically saying, look what you could do when you come together and work. You could both do things on each other channels, or if there's a next man, 3 man, 4 man, 5 man, whatever the fuck it is, let's go, you get me? Like, man's here to work, innit? That's what it is.
Do you know what I'm saying?